Hey, how are you? I am delighted to be here today. Thank you so much to Build for inviting me. I am Antonia Ruppert, and as you can see, I'm an artist, and I served last year as the first artist in residence for the Austin community. I enjoyed my time and met so many beautiful people, and I'm here today to share a few inspirational nuggets on what has helped me sustain my artistic practice. A big word that I want to reach out and share with you is encouragement. The thing that kept me all this time is little nuggets of encouragement. I'll tell you why in a moment. When I was a little girl, I really wanted to be a fashion designer. I love making clothes and drawing them up. And my seventh grade teacher, Mr. Van Praag, told me, "You can do that. That's awesome. I love what you're doing." He was one of the first people to really say, go for it, do something with that gift. Later on, I had beautiful teachers at Lane Tech High School, Mr. Grace and Mr. Rhoda, who poured into me and helped me along the way. Just before a graduation from high school, through a mutual friend, I met a man named Kerry Overstreet. Kerry was an artist and he was a real estate developer. He lived in the Lincoln Park area of Chicago. He ended up bringing a few of us and started an art club. And he brought a few of us over to teach us how to paint and how to build canvases and things like that. It was pretty awesome, but he was so encouraging to me as I first started out. Next, I want to share with you another inspirational moment that was filled with encouragement. Right after high school, I entered a show called the Palmer Street Art Festival. It's no longer in existence, but it was called the Palmer Street Art Festival. And at that time, there was a judge who came by and she was judging the youth section of that festival. And she was so encouraging. She was like, "Oh, I see something. You can do this. Something about what you're doing is working." And I happened to learn later that that was Dr. Margaret Burroughs, who was one of the founders of the DuSable Museum. She was inspirational and encouraging to me in that moment. Last, I want to share with you another instance where I was deeply encouraged to keep going and keep trying. This was right after my college graduation. I graduated from Loyola University, where I studied fine art. And one of my friends, we meet for coffee and we talk about our lives. And, it's always good to have a buddy. We talk about our lives. And she encouraged me she had seen a call for artists. The Lurie Children's Hospital was being built and they were looking for an artist, a lot of artists actually. They were looking for artists for the children's area of the hospital, and she encouraged me to try, and I did. And one of my paintings was accepted. And this was the first opportunity that an organization like that had purchased one of my pieces. This was, well over 20 years ago, but it was something about it that was so encouraging to me. And I thought that these three experiences would be helpful in sharing with you how encouragement plays a big part in what you're doing. I want to ask you, in 10 years, in 20 years, will you still be doing that thing that you love to do, the music that you love to do, the art, the writing, whatever it is that God has put in your heart? Will you still be doing it? I truly, truly hope so, that it is the difference between sustaining a career. Thank you again. Thank you, Build, for inviting me. It has been a plum pleasure to talk to you today. You all take care. Bye-bye.